Senators, one of my concerns is that in the direction to the Commissioner to reduce fiscal year 2011 appropriations by $100 million, we leave some big questions on the floor. And I want to, frame these comments with a couple things. First of all, I personally appreciate, and I think this came from some of my fellow freshmen, that we now say the Pledge of Allegiance each time we come into session. I think that's an honorable thing to do and a respectful thing to do. And I also want to applaud the Majority Caucus for bringing in and recognizing veterans and starting that Pledge of Allegiance. I hope to bring one or two folks down from Duluth if allowed. One is Joe Gomer, World War II veteran who was a Tuskegee Airman, helped break the racial barrier in our military service. And the other one's a gentleman named Mike Kaleo, who is a Medal of Honor winner, still living from that World War II generation. And so as I look at this bill and think about some of the decisions that we have to make, one of the things that troubles me is within the $100 million that the Commissioner is directed to reduce, a couple things are protected. And members, in the bill on page 4 will see what those protections are. First of all, enlistment incentives provided by the Adjutant General, the State Soldiers Assistance Program under Minnesota Statute Section 197, and the County Veteran Service Office Grant Program under Minnesota statutes. But there are some things that are not protected, and that concerns me. Within the Department of Veteran Affairs, there is $724,000 unencumbered dollars. And as the Commissioner looks to find $100 million, you got to think that those are going to be on the table. And I want to share with you what some of those things go for. $130,089 for veterans home repairs and betterment projects. $106,837 for a higher education veterans assistant. I work at Lake Superior College, members. I'm a faculty member. This is important, especially to the Iraq and Afghanistan veterans that are returning. $73,250 for military funeral honors reimbursement. $3,825 for link vet expenditures. Some of these aren't huge, but as we think about the people that we honor here in this body and that I think we all respect, every dollar matters. $164,000 for administration of the department. $231,439 for claims, outreach, and veteran service offices. We all have those. $2,167 to Paralyzed Veterans of America. And then let's look at military affairs. In that department, there's $2.2 million unencumbered dollars. And we're asking the Commissioner to find $100 million. Anything unencumbered is fair game, at least as I understand it. So $670,000 there for maintenance of our military training facilities. Camp Ripley, the MSP Air Base, the Duluth Air Base, the 148th, my folks. And then $48,220 for military emergency appropriations. This includes planning that's underway for responses like things like severe spring flooding, which I know our friends in the Northwest not only are worried about, but know is coming. $908,000 for reintegration, including the MDVA program, and then $537,000 for general support. So, as I think of the trade-offs that we have to make, and I appreciate that we have increases in areas like 179 expensing, something I'm on the record as being supportive of, I just have a tough time knowing that these things that go to our veterans, people that we honor, people that have served us, are on potentially the chopping block as we make these reductions. So, Madam President, as I think about those things, I would encourage us to send this bill back to conference committee, take out the veteran language. If we're protecting veterans in military affairs, let's protect them. We've got a couple things listed in the bill. Let's list them all so that we know not a dollar to our veterans is going to be lost. Let's protect those who have agreed to voluntarily protect us. Madam President, I would move that the recommendations and conference report on Senate file or House File 130 be rejected and that the bill be re-referred to the conference committee as formally constituted for further consideration. Thank you.